So this video is going to be a response to a fellow YouTuber, DigiBro's video, Where Should We Watch Anime? Now normally it's a rarity where I do a response video or talk about other YouTubers, but honestly his video kind of pissed me the fuck off, so I want to talk about it. I know a lot of people want to talk about it, but they don't because they're scared or whatever. No, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to speak my piece on this. I watched dude's full video, and now I want to start off with saying this. For the average viewer, the average person that watches anime, reads manga, we could throw in manga in there, but mainly this is about anime. I honestly can't control you guys. I would prefer you do the right thing, but at the end of the day, it's out of my hands. I'll put it like that. I prefer, and I've always supported, and you guys have seen the pickups videos and all that shit. I always encourage people, buy the shit, stream the shit on the legal platforms, because it always helps out the industry in the end. And this is the industry that we love and care about and all that good shit, right? It brought us hours upon hours of entertainment. So I always support that. But at the end of the day, this isn't a video coming at those people that don't do that. This is a video about, I guess to a certain degree, this dude himself, because dude makes money talking about this stuff. Dude makes $3,700 something on Patreon and tons of money as well off his YouTube channel talking about this stuff. And essentially one big piece of his argument, on top of the fact that he's a guest at the upcoming Crunchyroll event and whatnot, he was essentially saying piracy is okay and trying to advocate for piracy. Now, I'm going to say that loosely because he didn't say piracy is okay, but essentially he was alluding to the fact of the experience that he wants. He doesn't give a fuck where it is or how he gets it or whatever. He just wants that experience. Now, let's start off, let's go a little bit down the road of some of this shit dude was saying essentially or whatever. Now, one thing was, he said that Kiss Anime gives him the experience he wants. Now, if you don't know, that's one of the illegal sites or whatever and shit like that, right? And he said it gives him the experience he wants. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. Why does the illegal site give you an experience that, like, other sites, like Funimation or whatever? Like, it just kind of boggled my mind. Honestly, throughout the video, I felt like I was getting, I don't know, fucking brain cancer or something listening to dude's video, because it's just like, it was kind of all over the place. He was trying to be one of those pseudo-intellectuals, but didn't really make much sense. And by the end of this video, you understand how ridiculous it got to a certain point where I was like, it's a journey and a chore to finish this video. But anyway, he was basically claiming that he wants to go on Google, type in, you know, SAO episode 8 or whatever the fuck he want to watch, and just bam, click. So essentially, you know, we've gotten to a point in the industry with you know, the way things are released, that we get shit sometimes within the hour of it being released in Japan. That's how fast we're getting it, opposed to 10, 20 years ago, we was waiting decades to get shit. You know what I'm saying? Dragon Ball finished in fucking 96 with GT, and we didn't get Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? It was years upon years of us waiting. Now we're getting simulcasts, we're getting it within the hour, we're getting dubs, simul dubs and shit like that. We're getting so many great things. But dude wants, instead of waiting, let's just say a half an hour, he wants, within 30 seconds, he wants to click. He can't click over to like an official one, even though he pays for one of them, if I'm not mistaken, or two of them, I'm not sure. He pays for a couple of different services, but rather than use those, he just wants to save 20 seconds and click on a different one when he could just easily hop on over there. Doesn't really make much sense. I mean, are you that much in a rush? I understand people have lives, but exactly what are you so fucking busy that 20 seconds is gonna make or break your day? That kind of threw me the fuck off a little bit. It's like, nah, I just want to click blah 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 blah. The same time it takes for you to open up Google and click that, you can click on the website that you want to go to, click on shows, let's just say you're going to Crunchyroll or whatever, and click on the show you want to watch. Not even maybe 20 seconds. So that was a little bit ridiculous, and I don't know if you would argue that it's impatience or whatever, but it just sounded a little bit ridiculous. Another thing that kind of blew my mind, and again, it just sounds like, I don't know if the dude is just a lazy fuck, I don't know what it is, but he doesn't want to get up and put a Blu-ray in the drive. I'm being dead serious. Dude said he'd rather just go on his PC or whatever and going to a site instead of, like, you know, going and picking up a Blu-ray and sticking the disc into the drive. I mean, fair enough if you don't want to watch shit on Blu-ray, whatever, that's your fucking preference, but that sounds really fucking lazy and really ridiculous that you don't want to get up and stick a disc in. I'm sure if you play video games, your ass gotta get up and go get that video game and stick it in the drive, right? What is the difference here? Another ridiculous thing. And another thing, apparently dude said he doesn't buy Blu-rays anymore. And again, you feel free to fucking do whatever the fuck you want with your money, right? But his reasoning behind it, it's like, what? He doesn't buy Blu-rays anymore, not because he can't afford it. That has nothing to do with it. And again, this isn't an attack on people that don't buy Blu-rays or anything like that. I'm talking about this individual that is an influential person in the anime community and makes a lot of money off talking about this shit. He don't buy Blu-rays anymore because he doesn't know how much of his money is going to the director of a show. Even though it all comes together, all of us buying and streaming on the legal platforms and all that shit, it all comes together and goes back into the industry, and that's how we get more shows. But no, he wants to know that his money is going to a director, and if it's not, then that's why he doesn't buy Blu-rays anymore. Again, doesn't fucking make much sense to me. It's like, bro, because throughout the video, he says something along the lines of the industry needs to fall apart and rebuild or something like that. Sounds like a fucking anime villain. I'm not gonna lie. This sounds like he's trying to be like Pain, like, destroy the leaf and we come back, or destroy the shinobi world and then we rebuild or some shit. I'm like, bro, you need to separate a bit of fiction from reality. Like, I don't understand how you're trying to be some weird anime villain talking about destroying and rebuilding and shit like that. Play your fucking part. The industry has become amazingly better than it was even 5 years ago. We have all these streaming services. Now, obviously, I have my gripes with some of them. Anime Strike, I'll agree with him. You know, it's not a complete attack on this video. I agree, Anime Strike, I'm not paying all that much money. That's ridiculous what they're trying to do. Netflix, I never really cared for it. But Crunchyroll, Funimation, which he did give Crunchyroll some props. I'd argue that he's a bit biased or whatever, but Crunchyroll, I don't have no ties with them. I fucked with Crunchyroll very heavily. That's where I watch pretty much 90% of my shit on. Funimation, I watch a ton of my shit on there too. So there's some great streaming services, but again, I agree. Anime Strike, Netflix, especially Anime Strike, I don't fucks with it. But a line he said there, going back to the Blu-rays, was nobody really wants or needs the Blu-rays anymore. Well, what about the people that, for example, they don't even have fucking internet? They love anime, but they don't have internet. There are people out there like that, believe it or not. What about them? What about the collectors? You know, not even just, fuck me, whatever. I'm a collector to a certain extent, but fuck me. There's tons of people that they just love to collect anime. They love having it. They think the art is beautiful and they love having an awesome collection. Their friends come over, they pull one out, or they lend shit to their friends or whatever. What about those people? What about the people that their internet is fucking booty butt cheeks? They got like a 5 download shit. What about them? They don't matter because of your ideology, which is a very skewed, weird ideology, but what about those people? And one of the points that drove me through the fucking wall, I was like, I'm done with this dude. I'm done with this dude. This point was just like the bullet to the head. He claims that his solution, I guess, to the anime industry to make sure that the money goes to directly the people that he wants the money to go to is a donation button. A donation button, I guess he said at the end of every show, they have a donation button and you put in how much. Do you think he seems as if he's trying to talk like, oh, I know about economics and shit like that. You really think a donation button is really the solution to the anime industry? Or to your plight? A donation button? Maybe you have the money to, you know, support it. Maybe I have the money to support it with a donation button. Do you know how many people are not donating shit? Do you know that Crunchyroll and Funimation, forget the other two, because again, I don't really support them, but Crunchyroll and Funimation, do you know how much more money they generate for the industry that all makes things continue because of their services? Do you realize that a donation button ain't doing shit? Majority of anime fans are not donating shit. My audience right now, my fucking loyal audience that a lot of them do buy shit, they are not fucking, after they watch the 12 episode anime, gonna donate $50. No, if they're gonna put $50, they want the fucking Blu-ray and shit like that. Period. Nobody's gonna, yeah, okay, there's crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is a very different story. The Patreons and shit like that, very different story. But if somebody just finished fucking Log Horizon, SAO, whatever the fuck show, Kill la Kill, they are not gonna, after I just finished watching the show, okay, I want to donate $100, I want to donate $50. There are some people that do it, but majority ain't. And then there's going to be shows that fall by the wayside. Honestly, I felt that video was very ignorant. You claim that, you know, you're seeming as if you know about economics. You don't really know shit because you're saying that a donation button is going to fix the industry. That ain't fixing shit. You're talking like a crazy anime villain. Destroy and rebuild. Pa, we in reality right now. Wake the fuck up. I'm sorry, Dizzy bro, but your video was very horrible. I'm surprised that Crunchyroll is bringing somebody like you over there when you're supporting piracy and you're an influential figure. People do whatever the fuck they want though. I'm just one man speaking my piece on this shit on a medium that I love, adore, and am passionate about. I've been non-stop into this shit for what? It's been like 7 years now that it's been become a part of my life, a huge part of my life. But I've been in anime since I was what, 4 or 5 when I first seen Dragon Ball Z Sundays on Kids WB, you know what I'm saying? So this is very passionate to me and this is why I had to make this video. Digibro, delete this, bro. It was horrible. But I'm kind of curious what people think about an influential figure such as this guy talking about like, hey, essentially let's destroy the fucking industry. Let's not support shit because we don't know where our money is going. At the end of the day, you know your money is going more or less to continue making things cycle. And that's all you need to know. You don't need to know the mechanics of shit. Who the fuck are you? And that's like me saying, oh man, that new Spider-Man movie came out. I don't know if I'm going to support it. I want to know how much money is going into Stan Lee's pockets. I don't know. Until I can figure shit out, until I can get my money directly into Stan Lee's pockets, I ain't buying it. Ridiculous. Ignorant. I'm sorry, bro, but you failed with that one. Just my opinion, though. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. Oh, gee. I want to watch some anime. What should I do? Oh, I just took it off my shelf. So difficult. Oh my god. This is so horrible. How will I ever survive? Now was that so hard, Digi?